give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. One of my friends told me, this was last night, sometimes we just have to give ourselves credit. We may not be what we want to be in life, but I'm sure everyone has done things that they're proud of. If that's physically, if that's financially, if that's academically, or just personally. Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Well with Terrell, the place where we develop the mind, soul, and the body on a communal level. And today we're going to be focusing on the aspect of the mind because I'm going to be speaking on the importance of confidence. And I'm basically going to be telling you guys some things I do to kind of combat my thoughts of insecurity as well as my thoughts of doubt. So stay tuned. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment. I know I've been going for a while, but I am back now. Had to refocus some things, but we're here and let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing is I'm gonna let y'all know that, I'm not perfect at all. I still struggle with confidence myself, but there have been a lot of things that I've learned at this point to help me kind of deal with it and, keep myself uplifted to a certain extent. And I'm going to share some of that information with you guys. Okay, so one of the first things that I do when I'm not feeling confident in myself or I'm having these thoughts of insecurity, I invest positive thoughts into my mind. And by that, I mean affirmations, or I give myself words of encouragement. A good method is you can get sticky notes and place positive things in them, even small things like, you are beautiful, or you have a great smile, or you are well respected, you are well loved, just small things like that you kind of want to ingrain in your mind, because the thing is, our insecurities have kind of become like our second nature. I feel like we think about them so much and we dwell on them. We dwell on them so much that when we see ourselves, we automatically compute those negative thoughts into our head. So what you have to do is you have to reconstruct your subconscious. And the best way to do that is through repetition. So just remind yourself constantly. Every time you have a negative thought, counteract it with 2 positive thoughts. The more you do this, you will find that your subconscious will change. How you perceive yourself, it will change. And you're going to start to notice you'll have less and less negative thoughts about yourself. I'm going to leave a list of affirmations that help me a lot down below. Every day you get up in the morning, you look in the mirror. So an excellent place is a mirror in your bathroom, or your shower, on the walls, on the fridge. If you go to the fridge every day, you have to eat, put it on the fridge. Just remind yourself how amazing you are, and try to invest these positive things into yourself, because once you invest positivity into yourself, you're going to feel fulfilled. But if you're constantly withdrawing from your confidence by depositing negativity into yourself, then you're going to feel negative, you're going to feel worthless, you're going to feel all these things. So that's step number 1. Okay guys, so the next thing I like to do, and this is really getting into the solution, is I like to think exactly what it is that is making me feel insecure, or what is it exactly that's taking away from my confidence. And to go into detail, I mean, is it something physically? Is it how you look physically? Is it your weight? Is it your skin? Is it that you don't feel completely knowledgeable about a certain topic? Like, what is it exactly that's making you feel this way? And although this is often uncomfortable a lot of times for people, because you don't really want to go deep into what it is that's making you feel insecure. A lot of times we just kind of auto accept it, and just move forward without going into detail. But this is really important, because after you recognize or define exactly what it is that's making you feel insecure, or what it is that's taking away from your confidence, I want you to visualize an ideal scenario, okay? Visualize an ideal scenario of this situation, okay? So if it's how you look physically, let's say you're overweight, I want you to imagine how you look with the body that you want. And I want you to feel and encapsulate that feeling. I want you to imagine you going to the store feeling more confident, taking your shirt off feeling more confident at the beach, or whatever the case may be, the things that, you kind of fray the most. If it's public speaking, if you have a speech impediment, I want you to imagine yourself confidently speaking in front of thousands of people, whatever the case may be, whatever your insecurity may be. I want you to visualize and feel. It's important that you feel the power, or to feel the power of an ideal solution and kind of encapsulate that feeling and keep that for yourself. Okay, and the next thing you want to do is recognize a solution. So, like I said, if this is something physically, do you need to hire a personal trainer? Okay, if it's something financially, do you need to make a certain amount of money? Set a goal for what it is that you need to do and kind of map out what it is you need to do to get there. So you have your destination, all right, and now you need to figure out what path do you need to get on to get to this place you need to be, okay? And the next step is probably the most important step, and that is accept what it is that you can do now. What is it that I can do today to work towards my goal? If my goal is to make $100,000, all right, I need to accept the fact that maybe I can only make $5 today. Maybe I can only make $20 today. You know what I'm saying? So accept what it is that you can do now. And what this does is you'll have more comfort. You'll have more comfort in knowing that, okay, although I'm not where I want to be exactly right now, I know that I'm working towards getting on that path. I'm working towards that direction because I made $20 today. My goal is to make $50,000. I made $20,000 today. So I'm getting there, and gradually, I'm going to be where I need to be. This mindset is much more healthier than the mindset of just feeling the lack of something. Because when you feel like you don't have any money at all, or if you feel like you're broke or whatever, it's like you've accepted that already and you're not really thinking about solutions. Your mind is just focused and geared towards the lack of. You're dwelling on the feeling of lack, and you never want to do that. So remember what I said. You want to recognize what it is that's making you feel depressed or insecure, that's taking away from your confidence. And then you want to visualize a solution. Visualize an ideal edition of that scenario. Once you have this feeling within you, the next thing you want to do is map out the path to your goal. And a big part of mapping out the path to your goal is to accept and recognize what it is that you can do today. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel like you're running out of time. You want to have this healthy mindset of you're working towards where you need to be.